Hey Libras, welcome to Iron Hill. Welcome to the place where we empower the high vibers. I hope all is well. Luck here. I'm back with the jump off. You feel me? Yeah, it's been a while. I don't know if I'm back for real, but I just got inspired to do end of year readings for everyone. So that's what I'm doing. I hope you enjoy. Okay. All right, let's get into it. I come to you humbly, God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with your divine will. Happy holidays, Libra. I hope you're enjoying. All right, let's go. What they need to know. What do the Libras need to know? Seven of Wands. Why am I getting this excited? I'm getting the spirit of adventure. It's interesting. Huh. Okay, what is this? It's interesting. It feels like there's something shiny hidden in the woods. Like a glimmer in the darkness. This could be a hope of a new beginning. There's a lot of hidden gems around you, and you might not be privy to it. You might not be open to it. You might not be optimistic enough to see it. But that's what I'm getting here. Life can be a bit more exciting, or it's about to take a turn for that. Let's see. It's so interesting. Ooh. We have the Devil card coming through. This is very interesting. Why? Hold on. I'm just it's illusions, right? So there's illusions here. I don't know if something is looking better than what it is, or it's looking worse than what it is. We'll dig more into it, but there is a sense of illusion, and a right way to look at things and a wrong way to look at things. And then you have to decide. It seems like whatever it is right now, your viewpoint is not the best. So you're not seeing the glimmer of hope in a situation, or the gems in a situation, or even lessons in a situation. You might just be looking at it as dim and grim, you know? Doom and gloom. All right, let's see what else is going on here. For some, you know what else is coming through? For some people are looking at a situation and trying to figure out how they can control it, or how they can take advantage of it. Like, it's whatever the viewpoint is, whatever the devil energy is, it is going to be different. We're going to look into that. But ultimately, there's a viewpoint that needs to be shifted and adjusted, okay? So that things could turn out a little bit better. What is with this public eye? Oh, this is cryptic AF. What is happening here? There's way too many illusions here. There's not much transparency at all. And there could be an image of like something about saving face in this situation. Okay. By any means necessary type thing. Okay, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I don't know why I had the visual of an egg being cracked. What the hell is going on in this? All right, King of Wands, we're gonna have to pull more out, because this is a little bit cryptic here, and I ain't expect it to be all this. This is a freaking Rubik's Cube over here with y'all energy. What y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What are you hiding? How are you hiding it? Are you taking spiritual approaches to hiding this? What is going on? If you're taking a spiritual approach to something, it seems like you might not be using it in the best way. Okay, so I just want to give you a heads up there. This could be you or someone else. Something about that egg being cracked for some reason gave me ritual energy. Just be mindful of that. I keep seeing these glimmers of light here, so I don't know if it's candle work. If that's the energy, be mindful of what you're using your energy for. All right, this is a heads up. Okay. Now, someone is painting an illusion here. All right. Anyway, so we have the Ace of Pentacles coming through with the Five of Wands. Someone might be struggling more than they're letting on. King of Wands here. It just feels, Queen of Pentacles and the Reverse of World card. It just feels deceptive. I don't know what the heck is going on here. I don't know. All right, what else? With the High Priestess, see, some spiritual stuff going on. What? Somebody's doing some weird spiritual stuff behind the scenes. Like, what the hell? Why? Someone might be trying to do spells to create a new beginning. Look, just... All right, so I did 4 readings so far. And 2, well, this is a third out of the four readings. It's coming through about spiritual business and minding yours. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Don't be trying to get into somebody else's spiritual energy. Like, everybody needs to mind their spiritual business. And I'm not sure if this is a theme across the board, but I did 4 readings and 3 of them are talking about minding your spiritual business. Okay, that's what I'm getting. In this case, if somebody's not minding their spiritual business, it's more so like trying to cast spells on someone to create an opportunity. That's you not minding your spiritual business because you're getting in the way of somebody, or you're trying to get in the way of somebody else's path and their karma. All right. It's just, yeah. Okay. There's something here. I'm also getting, it could be money spells that someone's doing. I don't know if it's for the right reasons, or if somebody wants someone in their life. I don't know if that is for the right reason. It could be like, oh, I know that this person is an abundant person, and I want them to stay in my life. So I'm going to cast a spell to make sure that they stay in my life. It's not the right reason, you know. I want to trap them and get them pregnant, or I want to get pregnant by them, you know, because I know they got money, or I know that they're abundant, whether they got money or they could or whatever, you know, I know that they can hold me down. I just want to latch on. It could be that. Whoever this person is hiding a lot behind the scenes. This person is doing more spiritual and magic work than they're letting on. We're going to get into it. Right now, this is an overview. Let's let this thing unfold. So you have the 2 of Swords coming through in reverse. The 10 of Swords. Oh, now my nose is itching. Yeah, this is some spiritual stuff going on here. Someone needs to mind their spiritual motherfucking business. They're not handling it right. They're not doing it right. It's probably going to backfire. But, ooh. So it's ended off with the 9 of Pentacles and a Page of Wands. Ultimately, and then the Knight of Cups coming out. Ultimately, it just feels like someone they could be triggered by someone's independence or liberation. And how they're going about this is very inappropriate. They don't want this cycle to end. They don't want a situation to end, so they're going to magic. I don't know if there's some breakthrough where they realize, oh my God, this person really doesn't want me anymore, whatever the case is. And now this triggered this whole moment. But they are not handling this well. Now, back to this forest. and gems in the forest and how they need to look at this forest. You know, they could be hurt that someone is moving on, right? And the gem could be them learning lessons about themselves. There's a lesson in this. And the lesson is not to be this guy. They're not learning this lesson. Instead, they're leaning in. There's some gems here that they should be learning. There's some spiritual lessons they should be learning from this situation, and they are not, because their pride is getting in the way. Their pride is getting in the way. They're looking at public opinion or something like that. And because their public opinion, because of the public opinion being so important, and because it's embarrassing them, now they're triggered into this mode, and it triggered them into this wizard witchy mode. Okay. Oh, you're going to break up with me in front of everybody? Okay. Well, now I'm going to make sure that you love me, and I'm going to prove to the world that you ain't break up with nothing. You know, it's something like that. Is weird. Weird energy. Sorry. If this is you, it is. Okay. You got to work on this. This isn't the lesson. It don't. Listen. It don't have to be this way. It really doesn't. I think somebody wants a commitment and they're just going about it all wrong. I can't see this playing out well for this person, to be honest. I can't see it playing well for this person, but they're trying. There's something about, like, when people be casting spells and shit, it's like sometimes you get grace, right? Especially if you're dealing with someone who's protected. You know what I mean? Like, all right, just don't fuck around. You don't know who's protected and who's not. Like, just, you get a little grace. You know, you fuck up, or you realize, oh man, I should stop doing this, stop being this person casting spells, and then stop, just stop. But if you keep doing it, if this is a continuous thing that you're doing, eventually the grace is going to run out and it's going to backfire, okay? Especially if you're dealing with someone who's very protected, okay? So just chill. Learn a lesson. You're building up some karma for yourself is what I'm trying to say by doing this. And if this is like a continuous thing, damn. I'm going to say, I'm going to just give you a heads up. Just kind of quit it before it's too late, okay? All right. What's this Two of Swords about? Yeah, they have this epiphany like they are actually cut out. Someone grew out of this situation. Someone grew away from them. And that's what triggered them. Okay. Instead of looking into the situation as to what caused the fallout, what made this person walk away, or whatever the case is, instead of looking into that and like trying to take that moment to learn about themselves, they're just going into this weird triggered mode. All right, cool. Let's look more into this person. Let's look into the person that is triggered and the person who triggered. The triggered and the triggee. Is that? I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. It's something about this person might be on social media watching too, to see if like, if this person, if the person of the desire has a change of heart, or if they're saying anything about love, you know, it's something like that. Or they could be asking around with the friend circle. All right. There's some trickery and illusions afoot, though. What's this current energy of the person who's triggered? They are having a hard time letting go. What is the energy of the other person? The person who walked away. Four of Cups here. It is this energy. I think you're feeling that. You're feeling them pulling on your energy. That's what I'm getting there. You're feeling them pulling on your energy. Ten of Wands. I feel like it's kind of, this is having them in your energy field is kind of annoying. I don't know why I'm hearing embarrassing, but it's something, I don't know, something annoying about this. Are you embarrassed because you can't let go? Whatever the case is. Okay, so let's just recap. This is a person who can't let go. This is a person who's trying to walk away. All right. So the person who can't let go, they are trying to open up a new door here because they're not trying to let this thing go. Okay. This person is feeling the burden of this connection. I don't know if it's love or just feeling the connection, like it just doesn't feel good right now. They're also, it can be this energy, even though this might not be the best connection for them, they still might miss it a little bit. That part could be a little bit embarrassing for them. How does person A feel about person B? The triggered person. The one who has a hard time letting go, how do they feel? They refuse to feel rejected. They don't want to feel rejected. See, their pride is triggered. Okay, fine. We have the Sun card, the Five of Swords, and the Two of Swords coming through. They're not trying to take no for an answer. How does the other one feel? The person who's trying to walk away, who's feeling burdened by this connection. Ooh. It almost feels like, okay, we have the Queen of Wands coming through with the Hierophant. This person, it almost feels like they're kind of tired of being pursued by this person. Don't let them wear you down. That's what it feels like. It feels like this person's going to just keep going until they wear this person down and get them back into their good graces. Don't get worn down by this. There is some heartbreak here. You are missing this person, it seems like. There is some vulnerability on your end, but you're trying to stay strong and go for what you actually desire, the person who's trying to walk away. You're trying to move on, yeah. But it's like, if you're still you have a soft spot for them. If you have a soft spot for them, and then they keep trying and pushing on that soft spot, it's not giving you room to really heal. What's the blockage on the person A's in? The one who can't let it go? Queen of Swords in reverse and the Six of Swords. They can't, for some reason, they just feel a little bit too entitled to the Queen of Wands energy. So we're going to call this person a page. And this is the Queen of Wands, because the Page of Cups, it is an immature way of handling emotions. This person is just like feeling hurt, but they don't know how to handle it. So they're handling it in this way that's immature. Okay. Ultimately, they feel entitled to this Queen of Wands for some reason. And this Queen of Wands is just like, I just want to move on. I just want us to walk away amicably. I know I should walk away, but they still, you know how when you break up with someone, it's kind of hard. You kind of want to go back sometimes, you know? So they're struggling with their own stuff, knowing that they shouldn't go back. But this person is luring them back in. And it's making it hard for the Queen of Wands. They're like getting worn down. Like it's awful. Anyway, so the Page is, they don't even know why they're doing this. They don't realize that they're triggered by ego. That's what I'm getting here. If they really take a closer look, because it might not be major compatibility between these people anyway, And this person is just like really going for it just because of their ego being triggered. Maybe because the Queen of Wands broke up with them first before they could break up with them. Whatever the case is, they're going for this in the wrong way and for the wrong reasons, as I mentioned earlier in this reading. If they just take time out to just understand, like, I'm pursuing this out of fear of being alone, or because I don't want to look dumb, or because I want to prove a point, which is essentially wasting this person's time. You know, if they just take time out to just face that rejection, then they can move on. They can learn more about themselves, you know, how they're easily triggered, and they can grow emotionally, because right now at the Page of Cups level, that's the lowest level there. That's the lowest level of emotional maturity and availability. Like, they're not emotionally mature and they need to evolve. They've probably been this way for a long time too. And they never grew out of it. It's like a kid throwing a temper tantrum emotionally. They got rejected, now they're throwing a temper tantrum. While the Queen of Wands is like, oh Lord, get me out of here. What's the Queen of Wands feeling to say? The Tower. A Page of Swords. All right, and the Seven of Cups. All right, so as I mentioned, the Queen of Wands is probably about to be like, oh Lord, how did I get up in this situation? How did I get involved with this type of person, this emotionally mature person? This is going to make the Queen of Wands tighten up. Tighten up with the people that you're sharing your energy with. Tighten up with the people you're letting into your life. Follow your intuition more. It's going to be a lesson for the Queen of Wands. Because it's like you created, let's say you had sex with this person, now they can't let you go. You created this bond with this person, and you're like, I should have taken way more time. If I would have known that this person would act like this, bring all this madness to the table, I would not have done this. So there is a moment, there's an epiphany that's going to happen on the Queen of Wands' end about their choices and how they choose people. It's gonna make them assess their picker, what feels comfortable for them, because there's something about this person's energy that felt very comfortable to the Queen of Wands. That's why they did it. But now it's like, wait, this is my comfort level? This madness? Oh no, I need to work on, why is this my comfort level? Why was this what I was attracted to? You know? So it's gonna change the game for the Queen of Wands. This is a lesson for the Queen of Wands here. The Seven of Cups coming out in reverse here. It's major clarity that's about to come through because of this. Okay. Well, as long as the Queen of Wands learned a lesson from this, you'll be all right. It just feels like this person is exhausting. What's the advice for the exhausting page? Two of Wands, Eight of Swords, and a Two of Pentacles. This person needs to have a course of action for when they get triggered like this, because this can no longer, this is not a way to operate as an adult. All right, this person is not being an adult about their feelings, and they need to learn how to work on that. They probably, after getting out of this, I'm sure they've done this before. And, you know, then they move on to the next person, right? They probably reflect on the past situations like, oh, I was tripping. And, you know, and they probably feel out of control, right? Because they don't have emotional regulation like that. So they have these moments where they're probably looking back like, okay, I was out of control for moving like that or whatever. But once it happens again, they feel the rejection again. They feel triggered again. They do the same thing again. They need to be more introspective and more self-aware, and have a plan of action. So they can learn how to handle rejection better, because they're moving wild. They're doing too much. They're pulling on the Queen of Wands energy, and it's just giving lack of emotional regulation. It's like when they get in this zone, they don't know how to control it. is not emotionally healthy for themselves or for anyone involved with them. And I'm sure that's why probably people keep walking away, because they might get a little bit controlling. They might get, yeah. All right, anyway. What's advice for the Queen of Wands? Ace of Wands, yeah, go on and move on. We got all this beautiful red energy. I love it. So we have the Ace of Wands coming through with the Four of Wands in reverse and the Magician and the King of Wands in reverse. So allow this situation to be a lesson to the Queen of Wands. Allow this situation to be a lesson, if this is you, as to being clear about what you want, being more discerning about who you're dealing with, who you're fucking with, because now you're seeing what you could run into. That's what I'm getting there, okay? You're just kind of seeing what you could run into, what type of madness is out there in these streets. And it's like, oh no, I need to just be a bit more clear about who I let into my circle. So I can't be running into any more of these mofos. Study people a bit more. Study people a bit more. It seems like this person kind of slid in, always glittery and gold, so you let them slide in, and without really giving them the third degree, without really assessing who they are as a person. Like, for real. It could have been just superficial, oh yeah, we have fun, as opposed to, what's your history, Yeah. All right, this is a rough one. Overall advice, Queen of Wands, this is just a lesson. Overall advice for the page, you need some emotional regulation. This you need to go to therapy or something like that. This should not be behavior that's still happening as an adult. I'm gonna be real with you. It's emotionally immature, and nobody's gonna fuck with that. All right. It's not cool. All right, guys, this was tough. This is not a reading that I want to come back to. But I hope that this gave some clarity to both parties. And I'm wishing you two the very best in your separate paths. And yeah, until we meet again, peace.